Bam, congratulations. You defend your title and you stop a guy that had never been stopped before. How happy are you with that performance?
I'm pretty happy, but I kind of already knew it was going to happen that way. But, I mean, it is what it is. On to the next.
What made you believe that it was going to happen that way?
I don't know. I just felt, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. When you have that feeling, a fighter knows.
You knew coming in, well, maybe you thought coming in he was going to move as much as he did. How long did it take you to kind of figure that movement out?
I really didn't expect that. I really thought he was just going to stand there and fight a little bit more, but right when the bell rang, he started moving a lot. But, I mean, like I said in the fighter meeting, I learned from those 2 fights where I didn't look as good, and it proved tonight.
What did you learn from those fights? Because, you know, when you're facing top competition, you look brilliant. When it's sort of a stay busy type of fight, that's when you've shown a little bit of vulnerability there. What did you take away from those performances?
I was just trying to prove everybody too much. I was getting out of my game plan, trying to get the knockout, and it just wasn't who I am as a fighter, but you saw tonight who I am.
We've seen a lot of offensive firepower from you over the years. Knockouts in a whole bunch of different ways. I don't think we've seen that uppercut knockout from you before. What were you looking for with that shot?
At that point in the fight, I was really just having fun, really. And whatever I was doing, it was just coming natural.
115-pound champion now. How strong are you feeling at this weight class?
I feel good. This is my weight class right now. Got a few more fights here, and then we'll see where we go from there.
You said a few more fights here. You've got a lot of different options. You are the biggest star in this division. What do you want to do next?
In the unification fight. I'm ready right now.
You know, about a year ago, the idea of you facing González was ruled out by both you guys. His co-promoter said, no, we're not going to do that type of fight. But over the last 6 months, we've heard a lot from Chocolatito saying he's ready for that type of fight. If that fight's on the table, how interested are you in taking on González?
I'm ready for it. If the unifications don't come, why not?
What would it mean to you to take on the last of these 4 kings from that flyweight era?
That'd be badass. Take them all out.
Congratulations, Ben.
Thank you.
Eddie, we'll turn to you briefly here. This guy keeps getting better, 24 years old, and the most dominant force in these lower weight classes.
I mean, that was like just an artist at work. You know, you got to understand this young man is 24 years of age. You know, he's an exceptional talent. You're talking about the future of boxing in this country, the future of boxing around the world. They've got him at number 5 in the pound for pound. Usyk, incredible. Crawford, incredible. Inoue, I'm kicking him down the list because he's ducking Akhmadaliev. I think this kid's number 3 in the world pound for pound pay-per-view fighter, you know, and I think right now we need to see him unify the division. He unified at flyweight. We want to see him unify at super flyweight. I want to give us a little shout out to His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh, who I know is watching. You love great fighters. You love pound for pound great fighters. Bam and Robert Garcia said, I think it's time for a little trip to Riyadh season. So we'd love to take him out there in a mega fight. We want to unify. If we can't unify, I believe Chocolatito is the fight. He slayed all the legends in the division, and Chocolatito is an all-time great. But this man is going to be around for a long, long time. Many divisions to win world championships in. What an unbelievable talent.
You've promoted González for several fights. You've heard them say, we don't want to fight each other. How realistic is that fight right now?
Listen, you know, out of respect, Mr. Honda didn't want these guys fighting. Now Chocolatito is at the stage, he wants a challenge. He wants a big challenge. And this is the biggest challenge out there for him. The biggest fight for Chocolatito right now is Jesse Rodriguez. And it might be vice versa in the division. So let them make their money. Let them give the crowd and the fans a tremendous fight. But 24 years of age. You know, and listen, if this kid was a middleweight, you'd be talking about him as one of the all-time greats of the sport. I'm glad that this weight class is getting the attention, and it should do, because when you see this man in action and that knockout tonight, this is a very, very special talent.
Yeah, outstanding performance. Big fights ahead for Bam Rodriguez. Appreciate it.